there's always some chick talking to say, man, nigga, you ain't shit. Nigga, you ain't shit. Why you think you're better than me? Something. When they can see that dog, he didn't even bark. He knows what's up. He knows what's up. See that the dog has more respect than you people. So for 40 days and 40 nights, Yahushua was hungry. He didn't eat nothing. Why? Because he's a superior force. I can handle it 1 day of atonement. I don't know if I could do 3 days. I could maybe pull off 2. But guess who's going to be mad as fuck? Make me go through 3. I'll turn into something else. Oh, so that's what's going to happen too, because when we're in the wilderness, that's what Yahushua was doing. When he made us go through the wilderness, all those 40 years he fasted, 40 days he fasted represents those 40 years, purging himself of his impurities, just like he was purging the house of Israel of their impurities. 2/3. And the devil said unto him, if thou be the son of Yahweh, command this stone that it be made bread.
So that's how the devil thinks. If someone wants to push something in your face, you have to always go back to the scriptures.
Because the scriptures is life.
Because that's how Yahushua cut him. He said, no, the scriptures say, not to always think about food,
And they weren't talking like that. The devil gets in your fucking face, man. Probably trying to scare him.
Hey, the devil, with all these commercials, with these triple cheeseburgers.
You see how the devil is? All up in your face. He was probably showing up with a basket of fucking fish. Spaghetti.
I think they show that on one of the movies. I think.
Him tempting him with some food.
Yeah, tempting him with a basket or something.
Yeah, that's fucked up. Tempting our Lord. That's fucked up.
Yeah.
But the most fucked up thing about that situation is that how it created Satan to test his son. How much more do you think we're gonna get tested, man? Tested and contested and retested?
Yeah, 'cause this thing is a contest. Who's gonna win?
Those that are testifying to. And it tells you who's gonna win. Those that keep going, keep it going, full steam. I like my coffee with sugar and cream.
Yep.
But man, look at all these people right here on this sign, man. Look at all these people that were suffering. How many millions of these people died?
Yep.
How many of these people are suffering now?
A lot of Israelites have died
In the making of this revelation. In the making of the scriptures, a lot of people died. Man, this is one heavy book. And those who yield this sword, this book, have a heavy spirit on them. Sometimes I don't even want to be talking to motherfuckers that much. I put my headphones on and it has noise cancellation, but I can concentrate to hear the noises anyways. So that's just the devil testing your ass too. He's like, look, your ass is gonna listen to this shit that annoys you. Your ass is gonna do this, your ass is gonna do that. Like today I was like, man, I'm just gonna go and have a nice, easy day. Fuck no. As soon as I got there, this bitch was talking to all kinds of gangster shit. Popping their mouth and shit.
So with that, we go to Judges 3 and 20. and hopefully we can get you to think twice about food. And think more on the scriptures.
So, let me, Judges what?
Judges 3 and 20.
So when I'm hungry, and I get hungry all the time, I eat watermelon, apples, whatever fruit is available, fresh fruit or yogurt. I'll drink a soda, I'll drink water. But then I get really hungry. I said enough time has passed, I'm gonna get something to eat. And then I'll ask the woman, number one, she doesn't like being called that, make me this, make me that, like this and like that. So she does, and I said thank you, and then I eat it. And then I don't eat for a while, and then that's it. So those fruits and yogurts are healthy snacks. The healthy snacks of the scriptures, because it says one at a time, right? This verse, here a verse, there a verse, here a little, there a little.
Yeah, you don't have to have a big meal all the time. Have little meals in between, you know? Not one big meal and then one big meal.
Because that makes your body work extra hard.
It kills all your energy. You're all tired and shit.
Because your body's fucking working. And you know what makes
And it makes your gut, you have a big gut, you know?
and it makes you take a shit, right? If you eat so much, you gotta take a shit. You can't just eat and eat and eat and not take a shit.
That's why these jakes, their colon, you know, they get colon problems, you know.
They get colon cancers.
Because if you're stuffing, where's it gonna go? You know, the food has to keep traveling downward, and it's just gonna get stuck. You're gonna be constipated.
Shit, you ever been constipated?
You know?
You ever been constipated?
Oh shit.
That shit hurts, man. That's an unhealthy colon, man.
Oh shit.
It's like fucking. You ever heard of the saying "shitting bricks"? Well, a fucking brick it goes slow.
Yep.
It's unnatural, painful.
It's like trying to shoot a brick out of a, you know,
Something dry, like it'll fucking start sparking.
A brick out of a pee hole.
Something else.
So Judges 3 and 20.
So this is Judges 3 and 20. And Ehud came unto him, and he was sitting in a summer parlor, which he had for himself alone. And Ehud said, I have a message from Yahweh unto thee. And he arose out of his seat.
So this man Ehud, he had a message from the Most High, and he had a message for the king, and the king was just kicking back, chilling. All right, so keep going.
And Ehud put forth his left hand and took the dagger from his right thigh and thrust it into his belly.
So the man Ehud, he took a dagger out of his thigh, and then he thrusted it into the stomach of the king. Right?
Shit. Yeah.
Keep going.
And he hath also went in after the blade, and the fat closed upon the blade, so that he could not draw the dagger out of his belly, and the dirt came out all the way in, man, all the way in.
So he went to thrust the dagger in his stomach, and the dagger went all the way in the stomach. It like folded, you know. That's how fat this guy was, you know.
What a fat bastard he went.
Oh,
And maybe his hand went in there too.
Oh shit.
Right?
You know? And then after that, all his intestines came out, or
and
whatever.
the dirt came out.
All his waste.
That's why they call it dirt.
All that, it was all packed up in there. That's why.
Shit and bricks. There you go.
Even these jakes, even they know how to work out. You know, even they have a small stomach because they do their abs. You know, it's because the more you eat, the bigger your stomach gets. But if you have little meals in between, your stomach's gonna get, you know, it's gonna get like a wall.
So however much you eat goes into your stomach, and then it goes into your intestines. your intestines will get bloated because it's full of that gas. That's why you get a big gut. And then you can be like, have you ever seen those fat zombies that move like,
Yeah, that's how you feel after you eat. I see these old men, they go to fucking Denny's or Black Bears, and they're all walking like this to going to get something to eat. They can't even freaking walk.
like this?
You know, they got a big old belly and they can't even walk.
A big old belly full of dirt.
So, man, that's how this world is. It's all about food. So from there, we can go to Numbers. Numbers 11 and 4.
This is Numbers 11. And 4. And the mixed multitude that was among them fell a lusting, and the children of Israel also wept again and said, who shall give us flesh to eat?
So this was back in the wilderness. Back in those 40 years when they went through suffering. But the wicked Israelites, they were like, we're getting hungry. Who's gonna feed us? You know?
And when you say stuff like that, you raise up doubt.
That's right.
Because what happens when it's fucking hot?
You're showing weakness.
What happens when it's hot and everybody's got it together? Somebody's gonna say it's fucking hot, and that's gonna make everybody get all sweaty and feel the heat more.
And then the next person gonna be like, yeah, it is hot, huh?
But let's try this in another way. Let's say instead of talking shit, the mixed multitude was talking shit. By the way, okay. What if the mixed multitude was like, man, crazy how he got us out of Egypt?
Yeah.
He got us out of slavery.
Or they could have been like, you know what? Don't worry. He's gonna feed us just like he fed us in the wilderness.
Just like we ate manna.
Yeah, just like the manna.
And the doves.
You know. And keep going.
We remember the fish which we did eat in Egypt freely, the cucumbers and the melons and the leeks and the onions and the garlic.
Just like his brother was saying earlier, those fruits, you know, they were saying that they missed those fruits that they were eating in Egypt. Their mouth was watering.
Yeah.
Because they wanted to be back in Egypt. Just like this place is spiritual Egypt, you could have anything you want.
So just imagine when we have to dip out of here and go into the wilderness. Those 2/3, well, let's say we have to do it. We probably won't. I mean, we will have to go through some sort of suffering. But these people are going to be fucking losing their mind. They're going to be saying like, man, remember those food stamps?
Yep. Yeah.
Remember those cheeseburgers?
Remember those dollar burgers we used to get?
Remember those 39-cent cheeseburgers?
Yep. Damn. Buy one, get one.
Damn.
Freaking.
Remember those dollar?
That shit ain't real meat. The only reason why they put it on sale is because that meat's going bad, you know, or you know, it's not from real cow, you know.
The meat's gone bad, or it's recycled meat.
Yeah. Why would you say 100% beef? Everything should be 100% beef. You shouldn't even call it 100% beef.
Everything that you serve, because you go into the hamburger place, you know hamburgers are made of beef.
Some beef got fat on it, but we're not even supposed to eat fat, you know?
Look at how much we're sinning, man. You know what I love the most? Gravy. That's gonna look fat. Put gravy on my mashed potatoes, please. You see how this fucking place got us? This place has got us to a point where if we leave, we'll be fucked up with withdrawals.
That's what Jay likes to say. It's all gravy.
It's all gravy.
You know? So
Man,
they don't want to eat.
I put gravy on my steak. Oh shit, you know what's good? When you cook a tri-tip and the fat's just dripping off, fucking, there you go, see, and then your mouth water, the fat's just dripping off the corners, and you fucking, their corners are so soft, and you just, oh, man. They're gonna be like, remember those tri-tip barbecues?
Man. Yeah.
But that's not a healthy diet, like the brother's saying.
Yeah, because all this food, all this Babylon food got a lot of grease in it, you know?
Yeah, it's greasy. Pizza, greasy. Burgers, greasy. Chinese food, greasy.
Yeah.
Fried chicken, greasy.
You know, that's why I don't even be eating what my family makes at home. I be like, you go ahead. I already ate. You know, I gotta make my own food. I want to make my own food. You know, that way you know what you're putting in it.
That's right. And then you have to pray over it. Have to pray over the herbs you're taking. Have to.
Yep,
I pray when I put this on. It's a must.
Let's go to verse 18.
Numbers 11 and 18. And say thou unto the people, sanctify yourselves against the morrow, and ye shall eat flesh. For you have wept in the ears of Yahweh, saying, who shall give us flesh to eat? For it was well with us in Egypt. Therefore Yahweh will give you flesh, and ye shall eat.
So Yahweh Shema Shai, he said that he heard the cries. He heard the cries of hunger. But he said, okay, you want to eat? He's going to give you to eat. Now let's keep going.
Ye shall not eat 1 day, nor 2 days, nor 5 days, neither 10 days, nor 20 days, but even a whole month, until it come out of your nostrils, and it be loathsome unto you, because that ye have despised Yahweh Shem Yahushai, which is among you, and have wept before him, saying, why came we forth out of Egypt?
So he's going to give you so much food, you're not going to eat it for 1 day or 2. You're going to eat it for like a month.
For a whole month, until it comes out of your nostrils.
It's going to give you so much food, you're going to want to throw it up. You know?
It's all about an experience. It's all about the experience of something pleasurable turning into something torturous.
Yeah, because these wicked Israelites, they kept complaining like, give us it. Okay, you want it?
Yeah.
You know?
Give us it. We want it.
All right.
Here you go.
That's why be careful what you ask for. You just might get it.
That's like you're asking. Remember when you were little and you would ask your mom for something, and she would say, go ask your dad. And then your dad would say, go ask your mom, go ask this. And then by the time you're all pissed off, you didn't even want that shit. They're not 2/3. They want their wickedness. And see how beautiful these two lessons bind together? Because to satisfy your soul, a man will steal.
Yeah. So you wanna eat. This will make you think twice about eating. This will make you fear Yahweh Bashim Yahushai and make you stay on top of your scriptures.
You know what people in Japan eat? They eat shit burgers.
That's why they say all these people, they're just bullshit, you know? That's what they eat.
And there's a rumor going around, it might be true, about Soylent Green. That might be a burger patty. Soylent Green is recycled humans.
Shit.
I know, man. I know. You
Yeah.
go to this here fucking Chinese place and you order something and then it comes out to be Soylent Green.
That's why you don't know what they're putting in the food, you know?
You gotta be real fucking hungry to want to eat that. That's real bad.
Just two more verses. Verse 31.
And there went forth a wind from Yahweh Bashem Yahushai and brought quails from the sea, and let them fall by the camp, as it were a day's journey on this side, and as it were a day's journey on the other side round about the camp, and as it were 2 cubits high upon the face of the earth.
So Yahweh Shema Oshai, he made it to where the sea brought in a lot of birds, and these birds, they stacked up so high, it was like 2 cubits high, stacked up high.
Maybe up to here?
Yep, 2 forearms high.
Maybe a little higher, because we were a lot bigger than that camp.
Oh, yeah.
This could have been our forearm.
So man, and then it said from one side to the other side. So there was so much.
One day journey that way, one day journey this way.
That's right. So there was so much food. You want it? You got it. Okay, I'll keep going.
And the people stood up all that day and all that night and all the next day, and they gathered the quails. He that gathered least gathered 10 homers, and they spread them all abroad for themselves round about the camp.
So once they saw all that food, they're like, I'm gonna go get this food. They started gathering it up, right?
And he that got the least had 10 homers, which is fucking big baskets.
That's still a lot,
Fuck. And a quail is a dove. It's like this big. It's like a little chicken that fits in your hand, but it's really fucking plump.
They're big.
10 homers, but don't forget, the Lord says you're gonna eat not 1 day, not 2 days, not 10 days, a whole month until food comes out of your nose.
That's gross.
Have you ever had food stuck in your nose? That's nasty.
Yeah, imagine that feeling.
That's nasty.
You got like a snot stuck in your nose.
That's
shit.
It'll ruin your meal.
Or snot stuck in your throat.
Ooh,
that shit.
That'll ruin your shit.
Or you'll swallow a fucking
Something.
snot.
And while the flesh was yet between their teeth, ere it was chewed, the wrath of Yahweh Bashem Yahushai was kindled against the people, and Yahweh Bashem Yahushai smote the people with a very great plague.
So Yahweh Shema Shai, he was mad to the point where he seen these people eating it, all just scrounging on it. He's like, you motherfuckers, you're dead.
Just like that. Fucking dead.
He knew. That's why he did it. That's why he gave you that food.
Fuck. So you better be careful, man. He wants to fucking get you. He will tempt you like a motherfucker. What does the scripture say? Son, if you come to worship the Lord, prepare your soul for what?
Temptation.
Right there.
Yeah. Food is temptation, okay?
Food is temptation, all right? Pussy's temptation, but food is the one that'll get you the most because it'll be right there. Leave a box of donuts right there. And just fucking walk around, you'll fucking probably grab that donut every time you walk past it.
Yep. That's right.
My mom used to make food and leave it on the kitchen, on the stovetop, and we would just go serve ourselves. And then when the food was gone, that was it. Be hungry the rest of the day.
Yahweh Shai said we gotta be like a soldier at war in this truth. A soldier can't just stop and then go get something to eat.
Guys, wait for me here. I'm gonna go to rally.
Oh shit.
I'll be right back.
It's a break time. Take your break. Hell no. That's why soldiers, they put you through that, through all that. It's called Hell Week or some shit. Huh?
Yeah, rigorous training. Wake your ass up in the middle of nowhere.
They're able
goddamn reason.
Yeah. They're able to endure not eating, not sleeping. All these functions of the body.
have a motherfucking dude tell you, wake up at fucking 5 o'clock in the morning, and you better, if you want to take a shit today, you take it at 5:05, and you got till 5:07 to finish. Because at 5:08, your ass is behind. Go ahead.
Yeah, because they have a strong mind. It's mind over matter. Is what it is.
But what happens when your body is out of whack because you're eating garbage? That's why it's called Hell Week, because they're gonna purge you from that bullshit diet that you have. And it all works the body, right? If you want someone to come clean, wait till they're hungry. If you want to ask a question and find an answer, wait till they're hungry.
Yeah.
Because the devil was tempting. The devil was tempting Yahushua with some food.
Yeah. If you want to see somebody's real spirit, see how they feel when they're hungry. You know, see what kind of emotions come out. You know, they're not gonna be able to take it. They're gonna lose it.
That's right. Don't test them either.
Yeah.
Fail that test.
Yep.
I can imagine if I was hungry, what would I do? I would probably go steal to satisfy my soul, right?
That's right. Yeah.
How many people try to do that all the time at your work? Try to steal all the time, right?
But what's worse, losing your whole life, or just losing your hunger?
Lose your hunger.
You know. And the next one's the last one.
And while I already read that one. And he called the name of that place Kibroth Hata'ua, because there they buried the people that lusted.
So Yahweh Shema Shai, he buries you, you wicked Israelites. You know, the ones who lusted after the food, you know, the women, and didn't lust or didn't hunger after this truth.
It's the hunger inside you.
The hunger, you know, like hunger pains, you know.
Like the Hunger Games, right?
Hunger Games.
Hunger pains and Hunger Games are
yeah.
basically the same. Because you go through the hunger pains, you go through some hunger pains.
It's just a Hunger Game, that's all. Just play it like a game, you know.
Because you will be hungry.
You know?
Like the scripture said, if you want to serve the Lord, prepare your soul for temptation.
That's right. So you got anything else?
Stay strong, man. Stay strong in the faith. Well, we're looking forward to seeing more faces out here, because it's going to happen.
Yep.
More people are going to come up, and we're going to teach them, and we're going to try to, put them all in the right place. Because it's time for us to wake all the Gentiles, all the confused in the face, all the Gentiles, people that thought they weren't. It's time for that.
That's right. It's already time. We already tired. Tired of this place.
Tired of this place. We're not tired of doing the work. We're tired of this place.
That's right. So with that, we hope it's edifying. All praise and glory to Yahweh Ba'Hashem, Yahushai Ba'Hashem, and Kakadash. Double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone Camps for teaching us the truth of the Bible. Peace and blessings to the hopeful elect scattered around the world. Shalom.
Shalom.